Hello. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Darian and today I'm going to be choosing my November TBR. Now I feel like we should probably discuss the elephant in the room. I haven't sat down and filmed a video in a long time. My last sit down video was my September wrap up, which I think posted like one of the first days of October, like the 3rd or 4th of October or something. And hopefully by the time this video is up, my Where Dreams Descend and When Night Breaks vlog will be up. When I'm filming this, I am not done editing that yet, but I am planning on posting that before this video. I haven't posted in a long time. The only time I've ever taken a few weeks off from posting was when I was in my finals last year, so I didn't really have a choice. Like, I had to take a break from filming. This time it was more because of my own mental health. October started out and I could tell that I wasn't going to be in a great mental space during the month, so I did post that videos might be scarce in October. Now when I posted that, I thought I would be posting at least one video a week and like maybe taking a week off, but that is not what happened. October was quite a shitty month for me and my family and for people we know. I mean, some of you know what happened. I'm not gonna get into it here, but basically something very traumatic happened and I definitely was not in the right headspace to make any videos. So first of all, I do want to say thank you to everyone who has sent me well wishes. It really means a lot. Like, every person who has messaged me to see if I'm okay, if my family is okay, I really appreciate that, and I cannot tell you guys how grateful I am for this community. Like, you guys are just I'm not gonna cry. You guys are just amazing, and it just really meant a lot to see so much support for me. Like, I cannot even express how much that meant to me, so thank you guys so much. But yeah, I just wanted to say that, and I'm sorry for not posting, but I definitely needed some time to kind of come to terms with everything that happened in October, but I am ready to move on, forget October ever happened, and move on to November. By the way, I should also address my outfit today. As you can see from my mug, which I also was drinking from in my October TBR, but today is Halloween. The day I'm filming this is Halloween, and if you didn't see the Read or Scare live show where I was a guest, this is my costume. And no, I am not dressed as Winnie the Pooh, and I am not dressed as a hot dog. I am Todd from BoJack Horseman. I know BoJack Horseman is not like a super popular show, especially in booktube. Like, I feel like I don't know many booktubers who have watched it, so if you have, please comment down below and let me know if you've watched it and if you love it. I love Todd. He is one of my favorite fictional characters of all time, so that is why I am dressed as him. And I figured, since I'm filming on Halloween and I'm definitely not going to any parties or anything, I definitely wanted to make use of this costume more, so here I am. I know my hat is like a tiny bit big but it's fine. Today it's just gonna be a chill video. I am just getting back into the swing of things, and that brings me to my November TBR. So my reading in October was definitely not great. I definitely did not complete my October TBR, even though I've never completed a TBR before, but that's fine. But in November, before everything that happened, my plans were to read a bunch of dark academia in November. I definitely am not in the mood to do that now, so my plan for November is to just have a very chill reading month. So that means lots of romance, lots of maybe middle grade, and then maybe some fantasy that's not like too dark. I just really want an easy reading month in November, because like in October I read Cemetery Boys, and even that I struggled to read a bit. So I definitely just want like light fluffy reads in November because of the monstrosity that was October. So I'm still going to be doing my prompt jar as per usual, and I am actually hosting a readathon in November. I know I didn't make any announcement video, and I gotta say, this whole readathon like came from the beautiful brain that is Rachel from Let Me in the Library. The readathon is the Big 3 readathon. I'll leave all the hosts and their announcement videos down below so that you guys can watch them and figure out what the readathon is. Essentially, it's based on your Big 3 in astrology, which is your sun, moon, and rising sign. For me, I am a Pisces sun, an Aries moon, and a Scorpio rising. So for each sign and each like sun, moon, rising, I don't know what those are called. I'm such a bad host, but definitely check out those announcement videos. They definitely explain it, but there's a prompt for each of those. So you only have to complete 3 prompts for this readathon, and there's also some life prompts to complete based on whether you're a earth, sun, air, or water sign. Is a sun sign? No, fire sign. My brain, you guys will just have to excuse me. I am So anyways, I will be hosting that in November. So again, definitely check out those announcement videos, but I'm really excited about it. Without further ado, I think we should just get into the prompts for November. So I do want to say that if I get any really mean prompts for this month, I'm just gonna pick another thing. Like if I get like read the longest book on your TBR, I'm just not gonna do it. I hope you guys can forgive me, but I just really want a chill reading month in November. And I still wanted to do my prompt jar because I love my prompt jar, but we just want easy in November. So let's pick our first prompt. I think I'm holding one. Yeah, prompt 1. So our first prompt is I mean, this works well. So the prompt is watch someone's TBR video and read the first book that they mention that you own. So this actually does work well for the big 3 readathon because the prompt for, I think it's Pisces Sun, or is it Aries Moon? Wait. So yeah, the prompt for Pisces Sun is to read a book that's on someone else's TBR. So this actually works well for that, but I do now have to watch other people's TBRs. But it's fine. So hopefully this is easy and hopefully it gives me a book that I'm in the mood to read, but we'll see. Okay, so the person's TBR video that I'm going to be watching first is Rachel from Rachel Karras, because I know she reads a lot of contemporary, and in the thumbnail she mentions that she is participating in Believeathon, which is a middle grade readathon hosted by Gavin from How to Train Your Gavin. So contemporaries or middle grade is definitely what I'm going for this month. So hopefully she will mention something that I do own. Fingers crossed. But yeah, let's see.
I cannot believe we're doing November as a TBR. It seems absolutely crazy that we're only 2 months away from finishing off the year. Mind boggles sometimes about time, but let's not get too deep into this.
Do 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 do. Boop 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 boop. Do 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 beep beep beep. Do 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 do. Boop boop boom boo do 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 bum bum bum.
Okay, so Rachel, I love you, but you did not help me with this. So let's go see. I'm just worried, like I see Becca uploaded, but I'm worried that she's going to read like a high fantasy that I have that I'm not gonna want to read. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go for India next because I feel like she reads a lot of contemporary also, question mark. So we're gonna try for India next.
We're going back to my roots this month. What that means, I'm going to find out. I want to see what else. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. In today's video we are doing my November TBR, aka all books I want to read in November.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Boop 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 boop.
Okay, so it did not work with India either. India, I also love you, but I think we're gonna have to go with Becca. And I might have to read some high fantasy, we will see. The last time I had this prompt, which I think was last October, after watching like 10 people's videos, Becca was the one who gave me a book that I owned. So maybe she'll help me out this time. We will see.
Yeah, my name is Becca, and today I have Becca's book of Libra 35, kind of.
Kind of.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Boop 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 boop. Do 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 beep beep beep. Do 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 do. Boop boop boom boo do 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 bum bum bum. Ba da 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 da.
few moments later.
So from my own haul cart, I've just pulled out I've Left Blessed to the World by Ashley Herring Blake. This one is a children's contemporary story about a young girl.
I don't have that, do I? I don't think I do. I do? Wait, I do? According to Goodreads, I have this, but I have no recollection. Oh my god, I do have this. Oh my god, okay, we found our book. Okay. I guess that works. Yeah, okay. Okay, so the book that I'm going to be reading for this prompt is Ivy Aberdeen's Letters to the World by Ashley Herring Blake. Was not expecting that at all. I have no recollection of buying this book on my Kindle, but apparently I have it, so I guess we're going with that. So thank you, Becca, again for saving me with this prompt. But I know this is middle grade and I don't completely remember what it's about. I think it's about a girl who, like, she has this like journal and she draws pictures of her like holding another girl's hand, and then her journal gets stolen and things go from there. I think that's something like what it's about. So I have heard people cry when they read this, so hopefully it's not too sad, but I don't know. I'm excited. I'm just so like, I completely forgot I had that book. So that's going to be the first book for my November TBR. Okay, so even though I do love that prompt, I kind of hope I get more prompts that I don't have to like do things for. Like sit in, I mean, I love watching people's videos, but you know, I just want to sit here and just whatever. Anyways, here's prompt number 2. Let's see what we got. Ooh, it's a prompt my mom wrote. So it's the Wonder Woman prompt. Read a book about an inspiring woman. Interesting. Let me look. Let me look. An inspiring woman. I mean, I do have an idea, but would this count for this? Let's find out. I think this book can count for this prompt, so I'm going to use this. So the book that I'm going to use for this prompt is The Lost Apothecary by Sarah Penner, which is actually the Winer's Book Club pick for November, and this month it's my pick, so the live show will be on my channel this month. But let me read you the Goodreads synopsis of this book, and I think it counts for this prompt, but let me tell you. So it says, a female apothecary secretly dispenses poisons to liberate women from the men who have wronged them, setting 3 lives across centuries on a dangerous collision course. Rule number 1, the poison must never be used to harm another woman. Love that. Rule number 2, the names of the murderer and her victim must be recorded in the apothecary's register. One cold February evening in 1791, at the back of a dark London alley in a hidden apothecary shop, Nella awaits her newest customer. Once a respected healer, Nella now uses her knowledge for a darker purpose, selling well-disguised poisons to desperate women who would kill to be free of the men in their lives. We love that. But when her new patron turns out to be a precocious 12-year-old named Eliza Fanning, an unexpected friendship sets in motion a string of events that jeopardizes Nella's world and threatens to expose the many women whose names are written in her register. That's all I'm going to read because I don't want to know too much, but to me that sounds like it's about an inspiring woman, so I'm going to go with that, and I do have to read that book this month, so I think it works out pretty well. So yay. Okay, prompt number 3. 2 very different books so far. Okay, prompt number 3. Okay. This requires work. Okay, while I do love this prompt, like, I feel like I would need my mom's help to do this prompt. So the prompt is Laszlo versus Tiger Pick, where I would set out a bunch of books for Laszlo to pick from and he'd pick a book. Then I'd set out some books for Tiger to pick from and she would pick a book, and then I would choose between them, or I do a Twitter poll or something. But like, my mom's not home right now. I feel like I would need her help to round up these animals. And I'm honestly just too lazy. So I know this is gonna disappoint you guys, but I just really don't feel like doing this right now, so I'm gonna pick another prompt. I'm sorry. I'll do it again another time, I promise. But just not right now. Plus, like, I want to pick these books. I don't want my animals to pick them. I want to pick them this month. Anyways, so prompt number 3, again, take 2, is... Oh, okay. Oh my god. I thought this said read the longest book you have, and I got nervous, but it's read the book you own with the longest title. How do I even... How do I even know? Okay, I guess I'm just gonna go through and see what's long.
Do 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 do. Boop 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 boop. Do 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 beep beep beep. Do 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 do. Boop boop boom boo do 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 bum bum bum. Ba da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Do 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 ba 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 da do.
Okay. Well, I don't know if that's officially the longest book on my TBR, but it's definitely one of the longest. So I'm gonna go with the 28 letter one. And that book is The Mighty Heart of Sunny St. James by Ashley Herring Blake, who also wrote, can you see? Can you see? What is it called? Ivy Aberdeen's Letters to the World? Something like that. So I guess I'm just going on an Ashley Herring Blake. Oh my god, why that? My mouth does not want to say that. My mouth does not want to say her name. Ashley Herring Blake. Apparently I'm going on a spree. So I think this is about this young girl and she just got a new heart. And I think she also is like starting to like she meets a girl and they become friends and then she kind of has a crush on this girl. So two very not similar plots but similar themes in these two books. So I know this one also makes people cry. And I know I said I didn't want to cry, but this is also a book that I need to read for the secret TBR that I've been working on for like a million months. So if I can get some headway into that TBR, that would be great. But you know, middle grades, they probably read quickly. I could probably get through both of those fast. Hopefully I won't cry too much. And there you go. So book number 3 for November. Okay, prompt number 4. Here we go. We're just gonna grab one. Here it is. I grabbed it. Here it is. Okay. Okay, prompt number 4. If I can open it, is, ooh, read a book with green on the cover. I see one. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with my gut feeling. And the thing is, this is a sci-fi, and I know I wanted to read like romance and fluffy books, but first of all, I think this will be a pretty quick read, and I don't think it's too heavy in terms of like emotions. I think later in the series though, it does get heavy, but maybe not the first book. I don't know. But that book is Sleeping Giants by Sylvain Neuvel. This was gifted to me from Rachel from Let Me in the Library, so thank you very much, Rachel. But yeah, this is another book that is part of that secret TBR that I've been working on for forever. And like I said, it's very short. It's like less than 300 pages or around 300 pages, I don't know. And it's told in like a interview format. Can you see that? So I think it'll be a pretty quick read, and Rachel, or anyone else who's read this, but Rachel is the expert. Please let me know if this has anything super heavy in it, because I don't want something too heavy, but I think this will be okay. All I know about this is it's sci-fi and someone finds like a giant metal hand somewhere. I really don't know much about this, but I am excited to read it. So I guess we're reading that in, I almost said September, in November. So yeah. Okay, one prompt to go. There is one book that I specifically really want to get to in November and I haven't been able to fit it yet, so hopefully this prompt will let me fit it. Because honestly, I'm probably just going to read that book anyways because I need to, so. I mean, I don't need to, but I'm reading it in November. You can't stop me. Oh, wait. No. So the prompt I got is to read an arc that's coming out this month. I don't know if I even have any, but I probably do. Oh, I mean, I have some thrillers that probably come out this month, but I don't really want to read thrillers because there's always like death and stuff in thrillers and I really don't want to read about that. Yeah, I have nothing on NetGalley that comes out this month. I have a lot that came out last month. So should I do that? Okay, so I'm gonna stretch this a bit because technically when I'm filming this, it's still October. So I'm gonna pick a book that came out in October and you're all just gonna have to deal with it. So the book that I'm gonna choose, what is it called? The book I'm gonna choose is Midnight in Everwood by M.A. Kuzniar, and this is the gorgeous art copy. Look how pretty this is. What does it say? In the darkness of night, magic awaits. So I know Elisa is very excited about this book. It's something about a ballerina and Christmas is coming, but her dancing days are numbered. Her family wants to marry to take up her place in society, but then someone comes to town and there's magic. I don't know. Something like that. There's dancing. I hope this is very like magical. I don't know if this is dark at all, but I'm assuming this is YA, so hopefully it's not too dark. But it is kind of big, but the font is like fairly big also. So hopefully this isn't like a huge chonker of a read, but I am very excited about this even though I barely know what it's about and I know Lisa's excited about it. So there you go. So I'm just gonna go with this one, and if you're mad at me then I'm sorry, but there you go. Okay, so the last book I want to mention, I am definitely reading this month because I've been so excited about this book. Casey is obsessed with this book. Lisa is obsessed with this book. Everyone who's read this book is like shouting its praises and I want to read it so bad. And so this is definitely the type of book that I want to read in November, and that is The Spanish Love Deception. I can't remember who the author is, but I'll have a picture up here. But this is a romance. It involves fake dating. I can't remember exactly the plot. I think a girl is going to her, I want to say sister's wedding in Spain, and then this guy is going to be her date to the wedding and they fake date, but then they fall in love, something like that. And I've heard it's just amazing, so this is definitely the type of book I want to read in November, so I will for sure be reading that. I don't care about anything else on my TBR. I want to read that book so bad. So that is definitely going on the TBR for November. So I don't have a lot of the physical copies of my November TBR, but these are the books I'm going to be reading, plus Ivy Aberdeen, Spanish Love Deception, what else? The Lost Apothecary. I think those are the only ones I mentioned, but this is my TBR in November. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I really did want to read a lot of dark academia in November, but that's just not gonna happen. So I'll just have to get into the spooky mood another time in the new year or something, because I just really want to forget October and move on to some funner reads. And hopefully December also will be full of like holiday themed reads or something like that. I don't know, but again, thank you guys so much for being patient with me. Like I said, October was just not a great month for me, and hopefully in November I will be back to a semi-regular upload schedule, sort of. We'll see. But yeah, let me know if you guys have read any of these books, if you think I should prioritize any of them, or if you think some of them are maybe like too dark or too sad for me to read right now. I would really appreciate that information, because I don't mind some light sadness, but I don't want anything with too much death or anything like that. So just let me know if these books are going to bother me at all, and I would greatly appreciate that. But all of that to say, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon with another video soon. Bye!